And I do believe that men should have a soft heart. Now, when you hear soft heart, that doesn't mean necessarily super sensitive, but more so, let's redo it like this. Let's align it with the 5 themes. I got a website that I found and did some research, and it says the 5 themes of biblical manhood. So the first one is that a man controls his emotions and passions. Single or married, a real man tames his passions. He doesn't abuse women or children. He protects them. He keeps his hands off a woman who is not his wife and treats his wife with love, respect, and dignity. He keeps his eyes off pornographic images. Y'all don't want to hear that. He protects a single woman's virginity and innocence. He's not defined by his exploits below the waist. He's a man with a heart, head, and a conscience. The second one, it says a man provides for his family. 1 Timothy 5:8 says, but if anyone does not provide his own, especially for those of his household, he has denied the faith and worse than an unbeliever. It then says when a man doesn't work and provide for his family, he feels a sense of shame. His self-worth sinks. A man who doesn't work, who can't keep a job, who moves from job to job, refuses to assume his responsibility, creates insecurity in his wife and children. Every man needs to provide for his family. I agree with that. It then says the third one is a man protects his family. It says, to borrow an illustration from John Piper and Wayne Grundam on the essence of masculinity, it says that when you are lying in bed with your wife, you hear the sound of a window being opened in your kitchen at 3 a.m. Do you shake her away and say, this is the last time this occurred? I was the one who took our baseball bat and investigated to see if someone was breaking into our house. Now it's your turn, sweetheart. Here's the bat. No. It says, but being a protector costs more than ensuring physical safety. Proverbs 4:10 through 15 describes a father who protects his son by passing on wisdom, helping him build godly character, and teaching him to reject the lies and temptations of the world. It says the father protects not only his son, but the generations to follow as the wisdom he shares gets passed on. So the then goes into the next point that says a man follows God designed for true masculinity. Micah 6:8 says, he has told you, oh man, what is good and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. The core of a man's life should be his relationship with God. The man who walks humbly with God is motivated and empowered to step up and assume the difficult responsibilities that come his way. And I will say, even with Red Pill, a lot of times they do and say men need to, deal with difficulties and men. So I agree with them to an extent, but just the whole overall, all their ideologies and logics, not so much. And that's just something to keep in mind too. Let's talk about it. The next point says that men going to therapy. Now, in years past, still even now to an extent, in some people's opinions, men going to therapy is soft. It's not soft. We need to talk to somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm obviously, and this is a mental health podcast, so I'm all for it.